this is your boy Tommy G back with another sneaker review. I haven't done one of these in quite a while, but tonight I'm going to give you guys a little treat. So we're going to talk about Jordan Brand's newest drop. That's right, the Jordan 8 Playoffs. Take a look at these bad boys, huh? Now, these are dropping on Saturday, September 30th. I managed to score these early because I won them on a shock drop. You know, I don't always get lucky on the shock drops, but this time I did. So Nike did a shock drop on these about 2 weeks ago. So I managed to score them. I've never actually owned a pair of 8s before. This is my first pair. I always wanted a pair. It wasn't a grail, but you know, it's just one of those things. I never got around to buying one. But when I said when I do buy one, I want like an OG type of pair. And these, you can't get any more OG than this. These came in 3 different colorways when they first dropped. They came in the white, gray, and red. They called them the Bugs Bunnies. Then there was these. Okay, these were the Playoffs. And then they had another version. I think that was the All Stars, which was like an aqua and purple on black. Very cool. But this was the last shoe Jordan wore in the first of the three-peats. So, you know, you had the 6, the 7, and then the 8s. And these are actually pretty friggin' cool. Like I said, never owned a pair of 8s before, but like this was like a one that I wanted. So when they dropped it, and like I said, you know, it was on my watch list, and then they did a shock drop 2 weeks ago. I said, what the hell? I tried out, and there you go. So pretty funky shoe. They dropped these, the last time they retroed these was about 10 years ago, 2013, and the problem with those were it didn't have the little red pull tab in the back. Sneakerheads get very like emotional about little things like that. The originals came with this little red pull tab. When they dropped them in 2013, this was black, so a lot of sneakerheads had an issue with that. And I don't know if you can see this, but like the midsole here has this like, it has like this like black sparkle in it. Now in 2013 when they dropped these were a little bit more gray, and again, not really typical OG, but these, they really did them perfect. I mean, you got a nice new buck upper, okay? It's actually almost 2 different shades of black, I know. This is like a little lighter black because the material is a little different. I think this is more of a synthetic new buck, and then this is, you know, more of the real deal. The cross straps on this shoe are pretty cool. It was kind of innovative. It's a lace lock, so it keeps if you're hooping, it keeps your shoelaces from coming undone. Of course, I don't plan on playing basketball in these things. I can't remember the last time I actually played round ball. But my preferred shoe for basketball really is the Jordan 12. Very comfortable shoe, very stiff, okay, very tight. Like, so this is actually a really good hooping shoe as far as ankle support, because if you lace these things right up to the top, this collar really keeps your ankles tight. But some of the attributes of the shoe, first of all, probably the coolest looking 23 logo you'll ever see on a Jordan. They only did this once. It was also the debut of the Chanel tongue. Okay, so you have like a little fuzzy like Chanel patch up here, which a lot of people really like. The inside has this funky pattern in it, very 90s, also picks up the color on the bottom of the shoe. And then of course you have this like little like funky design on the side. Now these actually provide some heel support in the shoe, so when you know, if you got your foot planted, you're not gonna rupture your heel or anything if you go for a bad twist. So like I said, all in all, very cool looking shoe. Not a holy grail. I mean, the Jordan 8 is not the most popular of the Jordans, but you know, one of its claims to fame is that it's, you know, one of the last shoes he wore in the first three-peats. And actually it was like something that I really wanted for my collection. There's 2 that are really missing. This, and I don't have a pair of Jordan 10s. Everything else, yeah, I got. Anything after the 14 never really did anything for me. To me, I always thought they were ugly. But these are really cool shoes. And I love the color on these because they pretty much will go with anything. Okay, yeah, black, red, typical Bulls colors, but I like this little color pop on the bottom. And really, you can rock this with just about any kind of a lid. So, like, I mean, you could go traditional Chicago Bulls. All right, as you can see, it really picks up the red and black nice. Or if you want to go a little outside the box, go a little blue and black. It does pick it up cool. All right, now I know that New Era has an exclusive with Champs. They dropped a hook lid that actually picks up these colors. The Chicago Bulls logo is blue with a little red and a little yellow in it. So, you know, if you really want to match a lid to this perfectly, I say run over to Champs and go pick that up. The box that it came in, typical standard Jordan brand box, nothing fancy there. These are currently, like I said, they're dropping on the 30th. They're retailing for about $210. That's about what I got these for. You can pick them up on StockX. Currently, they're trading at about $230, $236. Now, here's my pick on this. I would wait. I wouldn't run to StockX and put in a bid on these yet, unless you're going to lowball it. I don't see these selling out, mainly because, one, Jordan 8s are not really like a holy grail. I mean, it's probably somebody's holy grail, but I don't see this selling out because it's not like, you know, the must-have Jordan. Although it is a playoff colorway, it's an OG looking shoe. But I think you have a good shot at picking these up on the 30th when they drop, mainly because a lot of people were able to grab these on the shock drop 2 weeks ago. So, you know, like the really big sneakerheads have already copped a pair. The Nike app has done a really good job at keeping bots away from buying shoes. So you have a really good shot at getting these. Like I said, I don't really see these selling out on Saturday. If they do, obviously the price on StockX is going to pop a little bit. Wait if you can. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Wait a couple days, a week, and these will probably come down to about retail value, maybe even a little bit less. So I say you just take your chances, roll the dice on Saturday morning. They drop at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I mean, if you're in Chicago, that's going to be like, you know, 11 o'clock. But actually, no, sorry, it'll be 9 o'clock. But like I said, you should be able to pick these up relatively easy. Give them a look, see. What do you think? Let me know. Leave some comments. Like I said, I think it's a pretty cool shoe. I mean, like the tread pattern on it is reminiscent of the 6 and the 7s. These were a popular tread pattern. It's not like the herringbone of the Jordan 1, which I think probably has the best traction on any basketball shoe, because when you plant your foot up with those things, it doesn't go anywhere. Same with the 11s, has something similar. But this herringbone pattern, I guess on hardwood, is pretty decent. You know, it's got like a little bit of a cup sole to it. But like I said, I mean, pretty funky, especially if you're running down the court. Nice little tread pattern on it. Like I said, I think it's a pretty cool shoe. It goes with just about anything because of all the colors that are mixed in with it. So I think that's a really good style aesthetic. And like I said, leave your comments in the bottom. Let me know what you think. Take a look at the pictures. And until I see you again, take care. See you when I see you.